Okay, these Kendrick Lamar, what is the album called? Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers album. Just because I didn't know the album's name doesn't mean I didn't like it. I already gave y'all my review. I actually thought it was a solid project. It might be one of the best albums of recent times, just because it's like more cohesive than a lot of these other ones where it's just like straight trying to make radio hits. This wasn't necessarily that. It was like given a whole bunch of diverse options of music. We had like the old school back and forth, reminiscent of like Eminem. I think Eminem even gave it the cosign. We got some R&B type shit. We got some new school stuff. We got some interludes and blah, blah, blah. You get the point. But let's get into the sales, baby. So projections came out, and I believe that Kendrick Lamar is projected to sell 350K first week. Now, as we've seen, a lot of these numbers are getting misconstrued. They're getting inflated, but I think that Kendrick Lamar is kind of on that path. We were expecting these numbers because damn, sold similar numbers, at least when it comes to digital streams or what is it called? On-demand streams, which is now the new thing, like mechanical royalties, blah, blah, blah. But anyway, damn. Its first week, which was 5 years ago, mind you. So this was before it was just streaming. Like we had, radio was way more dominant. We had actual iTunes. You could buy that shit for $9.99. Nowadays, I don't even think that's even possible. I don't even use Apple Music anymore. We be using Spotify out here. But anyway, damn, sold 610K. I believe it was actually 609. But regardless, it says 362K pure album sales. So if you subtract that from 610, that means Damn actually sold around, say, I can't even do the math right now, like 248, I think, 248K when it comes to just streaming sales. So technically speaking, Kendrick Lamar has actually increased his sales if we don't include pure album sales, because that's just, that's dinosaur shit at this point. An asteroid already killed off all old humans. That's what COVID was here for, right? No, pause. Jesus Christ, I'm gonna get canceled for that. But anyway, so if he sold 248K with Damn 5 years ago, and then now it's 2022, and now he's selling 350K projected, that's a W if you ask me. And I wanted to see what y'all thoughts were on it, because Drake with Certified Boy Lover ended up selling somewhere in the range of like 600,000. But come on, it's Drake. It's like the streaming god out here. He's basically like this era's like Beatles or Michael Jackson. He's not to the same level. Come on, we're just talking about the same era. I don't want to see any old folk coming in here being like, come on. Drake is undeniable at this point. So just with Kendrick Lamar dropping an 18-track album, and honestly, again, it wasn't just like trying to be radio hits the whole time, which you have to admit that Drake is part of that problem. Not a problem, but people are trying to be Drake out here and sell like that, so they just don't like to put as much filler in their albums. Say like Kendrick Lamar, who's actually just trying to create art, at least in my opinion. He hit different viewpoints, actual concepts. Every single bar was significant, whereas sometimes, a lot of times, rap nowadays is just trying to catch a flow. And I'm a consumer of that too, so I'm part of the problem, y'all. I'm not trying to diss anybody. So again, just wanted to see what y'all thought. Kendrick still technically improved upon his last sales, so it's a W if you ask me. And I still think he's a top 3 rapper. He's definitely selling like one, because I believe J. Cole sold around the same. So we still got Drake, J. Cole, Kendrick, and Kanye, who, if you ask me, if we're not talking about just straight like rappers, we're talking about artists in hip hop. They're like the 4 dominant. And if you want to, you can include like Eminem, Logic, but like we're talking about like this side of hip hop, not necessarily the lyrical sphere, which is different, although Kendrick and J. Cole apply to that too. But I don't know, man, this shit's getting complicated out here. Just let me know in the comments if you think it's a W or an L, the 350K projected sales, and if you think it's gonna go up or down, because we already saw what happened to Jack Harlow. Bro was projected to sell what, like 165 to 180K, and then all of a sudden now he's selling 110 and loses to Future. Who the first week they were projecting him, I don't even remember, like 150 or something, 125. I can't even remember. But then or 175 maybe, and then he got all the way to 225K. But again, he had the Drake features, so it's a bit unfair because we got a streaming god in our presence. Make sure to like and subscribe to the Bob Game if you with it. Peace out, guy people. Nice seeing you.